Okay, we are live. There it is. I'm not sure what was going on with that music. That's lame. But here we are. You hear me, and that's all that matters in this life. Hearing me. That's a bold statement, but I'm going to stick with it. What music, Nilbog says. You know what? I'm not sure. The music is just not pumping out. Not sure what happened there, but we're going to figure it out. Oh, you know what it was? I think I know what it was. It was one of these. Great. You know, it's a one-man band over here. It's me and the 35 cast members and everybody who helps out. So thanks for sticking with me. Another great show for you coming up for everyone of Alone with Ari. We got a few people in here. Do you like that Sandy emote? I like it. I like it just fine. Before we get going into what is quite possibly the greatest show I have ever brought to you, I wanted to share something that's actually pretty important to me. And this is, I know I say it sometimes where I'm joking around, but this is actually real. My friend, Danny Fenster, is a journalist in Myanmar, and he was jailed in the past couple days, and he was taken by the military, and it's really sad. So if it's at all possible, please contact your congressman, your congressperson, and let them know that you want Danny sent home. Hey, JC, what is up? What's up, Swami Bahama? Swami Bahama is still trapped in the dark web. I cannot find him. So Danny, his name is Danny Fenster, and please, if you have any government connections, contact them and say you want Danny Fenster back home, because he is now in a Myanmar prison. And hopefully, I really hope we can get him on this show, and because he would love this, as Sim Farm Jerry just said. Anyways, let's get this going. Let's start this up. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ari Rubin, and this is Alone with Ari. Let's get into this show. Well, that was the whole show intro. I kind of messed it up. It was supposed to be the other way around, but this is it. This is what we're working with. I'm having a tough time. Look, a friend of mine has been jailed. How about that? And that's scary to me. And because of that, I need somebody to help me out. And when I need help, I look to one person. And that one person is my good friend, Sandy Danto. And unfortunately, Sandy Danto, all I have is this message. Let's play that message. Here we go.
Ari, it's Sandy. I'm still trapped in the dark net or the deep web. I don't know. I got in trouble for calling it one of them. I'm lost, dude. I don't know what's going on. I'm here with all the associates of JD Power, but no JD Power. And there's a bunch of mucus plugs and mismatched socks. I'm just lost. I'm lost in the ether. And I need you to get me out, dude. You're my last hope.
Wow, scary stuff, guys. Scary stuff. Sandy Danto is lost somewhere in the dark web or deep web. He's not sure. We need to get him out, and I will do whatever it takes to get Sandy out. I don't know where he is. He's lost. Sandy is lost. He's just lost. He's lost. He's still in the chat. Swami Bahama, ladies and gentlemen, is Sandy Danto, and he's still in the chat. We're not sure what's going on, but we need Sandy here. Sandy, you should be on this show right now. I need you here. I need you here right now. Okay? Unfortunately, you're just stuck in the deep web, dark deep web, and we need to get you out. And I promise you, we will get you out, man. All right. To prepare for this show, I do a lot of research on Twitch. I want to see what the kids... Oh, well, thank you so much, useless midget. You're not that useless. People... I was looking all over Twitch. See what's really going on. See what people want to see. Because I want to give you a good show. I want you to come out of this and be like, yeah, that was the greatest Twitch show of all time. I scoured Twitch, and I found a lot of successful Twitchers are actually ASMRs. Now, if you're not sure, that is, it's where somebody talks really quiet. And they're very, very successful. But something I noticed, see, I'm trying to find the little niche, right? I'm trying to find the niche. We need to find where I can fit in, because there's a lot of people doing ASMR. But there's not a lot of people doing ASMR for the hearing impaired. Okay? They want to feel that tingly feeling too, and I will help them out. So I figured out a way. This is called ASM Ari. You see, normally a ASMR would be something like this. Hi, this is ASMR. But the thing is, a lot of people can't hear this. This is so low, and I know it's in your ears right now, but there's a lot of people out there who don't have good ears, and I want to talk to them. I want to do ASMR for them. So here it is, okay? This is ASMR. Read. I'm crinkling all over your ears, okay? You can't, this is all for you. I'm crinkling, and it's giving you goosebumples. Ooh, it's like I'm right inside your brain, okay? So I'm talking to you, and can you hear me okay? Yes, it's right here. This is what you need to do. So I'm ASMRing you, Ariing you. Picture me, look, this is your ear. Are you getting goose pimples yet? Is this working for you? This is ASMR-y. This is what works on Twitch. This is for people who don't have good ears. They need ASMR too. I'm filling the void. I think this works personally. Okay? I'm touching all over. Lots of crinkling and scratching. Crinkling and scratching. Do you hear that? Crash, 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 crash. Goose pimples, goose pimples, goose pimples. This is ASMRing. And that was ASMR. I hope you enjoyed that. Yeah. That was ASMR. Ari. All right. Who calls goose pimples goose pimples? Who calls goosebumps goose pimples? Oh, you got to get on that goose pimples train. It's good stuff. Once you get on that goose pimples train, you're not going to leave. You won't leave. It sure was something. I'm so glad you enjoyed that artistic simplicity. Sloppy S's, it sure was. And that was for the people who don't have good ears. I think I'll miss that train. I think I'll... Huh, weird. Okay. I thought that was a winner. Everyone needs one. Thank you, JC. JCD Enton in the place to be. Last week, Hollywood came a-knocking. And I answered the door, and guess what? They said they wanted to make a movie about moi. And I said, let's do it. We auditioned somebody. It went well. I think that we can really make that work, and I'm excited. I'm excited to move forward. Let's get into Hollywood. If you're unclear about how big this could be for me, I mean, you just don't get it. You just don't get it. Last week we had on a great actor, and wait, what are you doing? No, IT professional, what are you doing here?
Ari, you need to stop what you're doing right now. This is more important than the show. I got a call coming through, and it's so high in bandwidth. There's so much bandwidth, Ari.
High in bandwidth? What do you mean?
When there's this much bandwidth, Ari, I can't tell you that it's from a certain place, but I can tell you that it's from a certain time.
A certain time? What are you saying?
It could be a call from the past and or distant future, and it could be information that saves your life or my life, and there's just so much bandwidth, Ari.
Okay, so there's bandwidth. What does that mean for me? Are you saying that there's...
With this much bandwidth, Ari, you need to be protected. You can't go into a call unprotected with this much bandwidth. And I sent you something. I need you to wear it during the call because it's not safe. It's not safe. So, open up that box that I sent you that said do not open until I tell you.
Oh, okay.
I can't patch this call through, Ari, unless you put on this protective gear.
All right, so I'll put it on. But so are you saying this is from the future?
I don't know yet. I think that it looks like from the IP, it's from the distant future. There's a box on my face. That means future.
Wow. Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to jump in. But I have your contraption right here, and I will put that on. But thank you so much.
Just make sure you put it on right, because if you don't, it's super dangerous, Ari. You just you have to wear it, okay?
Okay, I am on it. And here we go. Hello? Hi. Wait. Who is this old man? Hello?
Hello there.
Hi. How are you, sir? What is going on? Who are you? Why are you calling me right now?
Is your name Ari?
Yes. Yes, this is Ari Rubin. This is Alone with Ari. How can I help you?
I guess we're alone, but over 80, 100 years in the future, you're my daddy.
Wait,
my daddy!
You're my son?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. My wife is about to give birth, and you're calling. This is amazing. You're calling me. This is my son, ladies and gentlemen. My son. Oh my gosh.
Gewalt.
How are you? What's going on? Why are you calling me?
I've been better.
What's wrong?
I'm calling you I'm calling you to stop your show. It's the worst. I've had no pleasure. I've had grief. I've had aggravation. People are after me. I can't leave my house
Wait,
because
sir.
well,
I mean, wait, son. Son, you want me to stop my show? Why would you want me to stop my show? This
you
is
have to
this is an
stop it.
Why? Why would I ever stop this show?
It's very complicated, but if you don't, I'm going to have a bad time the rest of my life. I'm an old man. You look like a kid. Dad, Daddy. Oh, oh, oh.
Wait, son, why are you saying this? How does my show make your life bad? I don't understand that.
I don't know. It's got something to do with the wires and by all the technology. I don't understand it.
Wait a second. Wait a second. Are you
Get out
saying, let me,
here.
hold on.
Boy,
Are you saying that this show is not, is it, people are after you because of this show?
absolutely. They won't
So-
leave me alone.
Because it's so good, because you're a superstar now.
No. People are after me
People are after you. Why, sir? Why?
because of your show. I don't know. There's some kind
Is
of
it good? Is it a good show or is it a bad show?
Piff,
I don't
get off
expl-
here.
People don't. Wait, do people like my show in the future?
I don't want to hurt your feelings.
You won't hurt my feelings. You're my son. Do people
Daddy!
like my. Yes, understand. Concentrate. What do they not like about my show and why are they after you?
I don't know, but it's
No, you
possible.
do know. You do
I
know.
don't know. It's some of the details, and as I get older, I don't understand as much, Daddy.
Wait, let me ask you this question.
Yeah,
All right, you want me off the air.
off the air.
You're an old man. You're
Oh.
obviously a bit confused right now. You want me off the air because you're saying that people don't like my show and they make you have a hard life. Let me ask you a question. Outside of that, and I will do that. I will end this show because if that
Okay.
means you having a better life because of this show, that's fine. Was I a good father?
Not so bad, but the other guy who came after you, oh, he was terrific.
Bummer.
Oh, disregard that.
Well, look, son, I am so excited to one day meet you. As you know, your mother is pregnant right now. She's about to give birth at any time, and this is just so fantastic. And look, I will end the show.
Okay.
I promise. Because if that means people will stop chasing you and making fun of you and making your whole life a
Harassing
living
you.
hell.
Oh, my hair came off because of you.
Yeah.
Oh,
See? Nothing to do with jeans. Well, thank you. And I appreciate it, and I will end this show. So thank you so much, son. I
okay.
love you
You
very
saved
much.
me. You saved me.
And your life is about to change because I am about to end this show. So
Okay, Daddy.
thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Well, thank you, and I love you very much, son.
I love you more.
All right. Thank you. Wow, that was my son. Can you believe it? We're canceling the show because my son had IT professional. What do you think?
Well, there was a couple things I didn't tell you about the bandwidth. Talking to the future.
Yes. What is that?
You can't interact with them in a way that's going to change the future. I should have told you that before you talked to your son.
Yeah, that
but,
probably would have helped. But look, this is it. I can't just keep going on, and I can't ruin my son's life like this, if he's getting harassed because of this show,
But the space-time continuum could rip.
I
You
don't
understand?
care.
It could
I'm
rip.
going to. I need to take care of this. Okay, the show is going to be over.
You're going to cancel it?
The show is going to be over. The
Well,
show
wait
is
a
going to be
second.
canceled. What?
There's another call coming in. It's
What?
even more bandwidth. And that means it's farther, much, much farther into the future. This is insane.
Oh my gosh.
You've got the
Well-
thing on that I told you to wear?
Yeah, it's right here. This is it.
That's not what I sent you.
What?
The thing I sent
this is
you
the
was
thing.
no, it
This
was
is the thing you
designed by
sent.
a former NASA engineer. That's not what I sent you.
Well, what the hell is this?
I don't know, but that's going to be good enough. It's not safe for your head to go
Okay,
into this
okay.
much bandwidth.
What do you mean? What could happen?
Well, this call's on hold right now. There's
That's
so
fine.
much
What could happen?
bandwidth
Get to
coming
it.
through.
Yeah.
It could rip. The continuum could rip, Ari. Do you want to
Okay,
be
well,
responsible for the rip?
No,
the
no, I
continuum?
don't. I guess I don't. But look, it already made a mark on my head. And all right. Thank
Well,
you.
do you want me to patch
yeah,
it through?
patch it through. Patch
Just
it
be
through.
careful, man. This is
Thanks.
a lot.
Thanks.
Audio on time.
Wait.
Hmm.
Yes. How may hello. Hello. Who are
Yeah.
you? Are you also
Yeah,
from the
yeah.
future?
Yes. I'm from the deep future. I'm Amy of the House Rubin.
Wait, hold
second
on.
epoch,
Hold
okay?
on. I can't hear you. What was that? I
I'm
can hear you.
Amy from the House Rubin of the second epoch. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. I don't know what you're talking
This-
about of this.
This relic that I have to call you from, I don't have a lot of time for this, but I want to be sure that you understand you cannot cancel your show. I heard what you were talking about. No.
What do you mean? What would I? How? I need to cancel this show. My son, his life it has been ruined. I ruined his life because
Is
of this
better.
silly show.
No. Your son is a real piece of work and not the one you should be concerned about. Worry about your great grandchildren, okay? What happens in the future, I'm going to give you a little sneak peek. All
Yeah.
the entertainment collapses as we know it. And there's
Oh.
one thing left, and it's your show. And you do not even understand what it is meant culturally to the future, okay? And what is meant to our family, the money that we've earned. Do you hear those children crying? Do you think that
Yes.
school is free here on Saturn's second moon? Do you think that it's free to go to camp in the core of the earth? No. This show matters and what it has done for our family. So you better reconsider the advice you were just given.
So you're saying it's okay if my son has a terrible life because of me and because of my
Yes,
show.
it's suffering for the future generations.
You're saying people will
Yes.
adore me because my show is so good. They love my
Adore.
show.
You're an icon. You're like Elvis.
That's amazing. How did I get so big?
Well, you were all that was left, to be fair.
Wait, so you're saying all other entertainment has passed away and I'm the only show
Yes,
that's
so
left
that's
in
like-
the future?
Yes. So, like, you're the subject of every joke, every story, every historical reference. You matter. You matter to all of the members of the House Rubin. You must never stop doing the show, to be clear. You need to make like at least 100 episodes a year. They need to be 45 to 75 minutes. We want audio. We want citations. Make a what do we call it? What do we call it in the past? A website.
Yeah.
It matters.
Yeah, wait. So it's not that it's good or bad.
Who's to judge?
Well, I guess
You do you. You keep doing what you're doing, as you have said in your very elegant broadcasts. You continue this work. It's very important to all of us.
So you're saying sacrifice my son's happiness for your wealth.
Yes.
It kind of works for me.
Me too. You're doing the right thing.
Yeah. Hey, what do they call me there? What am I known for? What's my biggest hit?
Well, your voice can be very polarizing. But they seem to love that hair thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like you're pretty medium at joke telling, so that's also something good, but maybe you could work on it.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, that's a bummer.
I'm so glad that I caught you and then we can have this talk, really. I mean, you should know how much you mean to your family and everyone, really.
Okay. Well, thank you. I'm glad that I can help out and be helpful. And I'm so sorry to my future generation, my future kin, because, look, if I'm going to be the only source of entertainment for the world, I'll take it.
You know what?
He'll take it.
He turned out fine based on like the historical knowledge from our family historians.
Thank you so much, useless midget. We will never forget you, and the future will never forget you. What do you think about that? What do I even call you? Amy from House Rubin?
Yes. I wasn't sure if you were talking to me or that midget.
It was the midget.
Are you saying I'm a midget? I will have you know I am not. We do not have midget genes in our family. Ari.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, my great granddaughter. This is incredible. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy all of the entertainment that I have, and I'm so sorry to my kin. To just one generation down. It seems to have gotten better with me being the only source of entertainment. So thank you. I appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, and great-great-granddaughter Amy from House Rubin, do you have any plugs that you would like to let the world know about?
Like, that's a little tricky, isn't it? Because I have future plugs, but not necessarily past plugs. But I do remember the stories about Danny Fenster, and I really hope people will write to their Congress people and their senators about him.
Yes, definitely. Thank you so much for that. That was very nice. Yes, free Danny. All right. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And thanks for showing up. It's a long ways in the future and past.
Oh, you're welcome. You're just lucky I could find the power cord for this thing.
That's tough. All right. Well, let's keep it moving, and thank you so much. All right. Goodbye, future!
Do you ever want to see your friend Sandy Danto ever again?
Yes, I do.
I think we can work out a deal.
What is the deal?
I'd like for you to send me a ransom.
A ransom?
A modest ransom.
Oh, like how much? You want like a Bitcoin or something? Or
you people work.
What's that supposed to mean?
I'm not going to take you for a crypto or anything against my better judgment, because it's down right now. Just Venmo me.
Okay, you want me at Venmo?
at
yes
SANDY hyphen DANTO.
Wait, you want me to Venmo
Got
Sandy
it?
Danto? Is this Sandy? Sandy, did you kidnap yourself?
No?
Sandy, this is you, isn't it?
No. What are you talking about?
Sandy,
You
I
want to
know
help your friend or not? I gotta go.
Oh. Well, that was definitely Sandy. I want to say thank you so much to Useless Midget. I want to say thank you so much to Bob Goblin. I really appreciate that. Ladies and gentlemen, I do not know where Sandy is, but I believe that Sandy has found himself and is trying to get some money off of that. So that is just... It's offensive. It's offensive that he would do something like that. Let's keep this show moving and grooving. I think it's only right that it's time we talk about a little thing called money, right? Because it's what makes the world go round. And we all need some, we all want some, and the best way in this world... Oh, Juan, thank you so much. That was so kind of you. Dave. Wow, Dave's giving it up. Guys, this is insane. Thank you so much for all these subs. I really appreciate it. The best way to go about getting money, I think, is entrepreneurial spirit. The entrepreneurial spirit is what drives America. And when I think about who has the most entrepreneurial spirit, it is my friend Terry Christmas. Now I'm trying to contact Terry Christmas right now. Although I'm not getting access to him. So he and Randall must be away. Let's see. Let me see if this is working. You here? Okay. And wow, Useless Midget again with another 1,000 bits. And I saw that too. This is a lot. We're on a level 5 hype train right now. This is incredible. I just want to say thank you to everybody part of this show. It's really, really incredible. We're trying them one more time, and then we move on. Oh, that's right, and Edison Jr. That is correct. That is correct. Let's see. Where is Sandy? Some dude Tempest says with another 1,000 bits. Hello, hello. Hold on, and let me cut you. Let me put you through. And ladies and gentlemen, I give you Terry Christmas and Edison Jr. Terry, how's it going, man?
Hey, Ari. It is a blessing to be speaking to you on a Wednesday night, finishing up another long day here on Wall Street. Excited to chat with you. How are you doing tonight?
You know what? It's been a rough night. The show was almost canceled. It then stayed on. I spoke to people from the future. I met my future son, although he was 80 and quite confused. Then I met my great-great-granddaughter, who seemed to be quite a bit of a ball buster and forced me, for her own income reasons, to keep the show on. So that's where I am right now.
Well, that sounds like quite a day. We would like to remind you, please, Edison Jr. has got very, delicate ears. Please avoid using any future profanities.
Did I use any future profanities?
You said ball buster.
Oh.
What is that? That's for another time. Your parents would kill me if they found out. Which reminds me, Ari.
Yes.
We have a little bit of a hiccup with Edison Jr.
What's wrong?
We cannot give you any more entrepreneurial advice. We cannot be involved in any more ventures, business ventures with you presently, because Edison Jr. has gotten herself into a little hot water with her math homework. And we are being threatened at the moment with possible suspension looming. Edison's parents, as you know, they have bailed me out of jail. I am living with Edison's parents. Edison's parents, they said, Terry, no more until she finishes her math homework. Do you understand me?
So you're saying that you are unwilling to participate in any more entrepreneurial ideas and ventures until her math homework's done?
Our hands are tied. We can't do business until the math homework has been completed. Ari, I haven't been in school for 25 years.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't understand these problems that Edison Jr. had. I do not know how to do long division.
Yeah, neither do I.
Okay?
But what can I do to facilitate an A+ on the homework?
What can you do? Edison is with me here. Edison needs our help together. She needs our help. Perhaps your audience could be of service as well. We gotta finish the homework or we can't do business.
Okay, well, this is I'm going to have to put this to chat because this is very, very important. And
we have got a lot of money. We've done a lot of business together, Ari. We've got numerous ventures. And, there are so many more that are just percolating inside the brain of this genius child who just so happens to struggle with math. I think that the real Edison had a tremendous difficulty with learning as well in school, and obviously we know how that turned out.
Okay, so what is it? Let's do this. Let's get to Math Town. Let's do it.
Edison, do you have your homework?
Yep.
All right, Edison, you are going to walk Ari through these problems, and we are going to try to do this together.
Mhm.
Problem one.
Problem one.
Caroline baked a sheet.
Wait, excuse me, Ari. Do you have a piece of paper with you?
I can write it down. Sure.
You've got to show the math, okay?
Okay.
Nintendo.
All right, Edison, take it away.
Caroline baked a sheet of 20 chocolate chip cookies to share with 4 of her friends. If she gave an equal amount of cookies to each friend, how many cookies did each person get?
I'm gonna
have a guess. I would be guessing though, Ari. I cannot show the math. That's where we need you. You've got to show the math.
Useless midget is now quite useful because Useless has alerted me to the fact that the answer is 5. 20 divided by 4 equals 5.
So what you in your gracious stands are telling us is 4 goes into 20 5 times. We can just write that out just like that?
That's correct. Thank you so much, Useless. Or should I change that to useful?
Problem 2.
Kelsey plays video games for the same amount of time every day. Over the last 7 days, she played a total of 21 hours. It's like an entire day of video games. How many hours of video games did she play each day?
Can you repeat the question?
Uh-huh. Kelsey plays video games for the same amount of time every day. Over the last 7 days, she played a total of 21 hours of video games. How many hours of video games did you play each day?
Okay, now
How did someone even get to that answer? I would never know.
Okay, once again, useful has come through. This is 21 divided by 7. 7 goes into 21 3 times.
All right. All
We
is
did it,
not
guys.
lost, I promise. Okay. Problem number 3, smart stuff.
Yeah, okay.
Tristano. Tristano is throwing a pizza party for his friends. He orders a total of 36 slices of pizza for the 9 people who will be at the party. If everyone is given the same number of slices, how many slices of pizza can each person have?
I'm going to say that is 36 divided by 9, which equals, now useful says that equals 4. But I say 4. So the answer is 4. 39 goes into 36 4 times.
Look, we're going to have to take your guys' word for it because I don't know how to do a standard equation.
I thought you said you worked on Wall Street.
I do, Ari. Of course I work on Wall Street. You know, where else would I work? I don't do math. I make business deals. I make $10,000 business deals every 5 minutes.
Okay, I'm 10.
Okay, question number 4.
Wait, there's more?
Fine.
Okay.
Jeff Stein is selling his baseball cards at a yard sale. He is selling his cards for $3 each. At the end of the yard sale, he made $60. How many baseball cards did he sell?
Okay. He sold $3 per card. I'm going to say 20. He sold 20 cards. 60 divided by 3 equals 20. Thank you, useful.
That is correct. That is
However, I
very
have to say,
good.
that Gob Boblin says selling those, you're selling those for way too cheap. You need to make more money than that. Sloppy S's says Gary V wants those and he's going to flip them for $10.
You know what? I got the same math as you guys did. I did the problem correct.
Yeah.
I happen to agree with Bob Goblin because if I was selling these baseball cards,
I would sell them for $100.
Oh, wow.
exactly $100. You know what? We might sell them for $1,000.
Oh, man.
Yee!
Wow.
All right,
Thank
look,
you.
We got 2 more questions, and then we can get this kid out of her math jail.
2
and
more?
we can get back
Let's
to
do
making $1 million deals with you.
Let's do one more.
One
But
more.
if I don't do the last 2, I'm going to fail school.
You know what? Maybe he's right. Maybe we do the last one and we get it wrong. That way the teacher doesn't think,
Yeah, that's right.
we're copying. We don't want to be perfect.
Yeah.
All right. Question number 5.
Ian has a truckload of watermelons to deliver. He has a total of 100 watermelons in his truck and has to deliver the same amount of watermelons to 4 different grocery stores. How many watermelons will each store receive?
I'm going to say that is 100 divided by 4, which equals 25. 25.
That is
Correct.
correct. That is
Yes!
very math. We are learning how to do this work, and that is going to save Edison Jr. time in the back end. Imagine how much more time now Edison Jr. can spend on our business ventures together.
Wow.
And the computer.
Yes.
And a
Edison
computer.
Jr., you can submit this homework to your teacher.
Da, 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 dramatic music. Da, 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 submit. Okay. that's done.
Done.
She submitted, you know. It's
Thanks for doing my math homework.
What? I thought you said you were going to get suspended.
Nope, suckers. Now I get 5 cookies.
Oh, man. I think we got played. We just did some kid's homework. We just did some kid's homework. She schooled us, man.
That's the cost of doing business with a genius.
I guess so.
We're willing to do her homework. Bob Goblin is willing to do her homework because we have one goal at the end of the day, and that's to make $1 million with the Tyrac 10,000.
That's true.
The,
that is true.
With the postcard 10,000, personalized postcards.
That's true.
We have got so much money in play.
I
We're
know
willing to do homework.
That's true. That is true. So
sorry.
I guess we didn't get our genius idea, but we did keep this kid in school. We did. So I want to say thank you to you, Terry.
Parents off our backs. Thank you guys so much for your help with the homework. We did it. We got through. Tomorrow's a new day. We'll see you guys with some new ideas next week.
Yes.
Peace and love to all of you. Be kind to each other, okay?
Oh, wow.
You know, it's a rat race out there, especially on Wall Street. Be kind to each other.
That's true. Well, thank you so much, Terry Christmas and Edison Jr., a.k.a. Fake Randall. Thank you so much, Terry. Be well.
Be well. Later.
Guys, Big Hat has been after me ever since I started growing my hair. They know that on top of my head, I have follicles that could change the world. Okay? Yes, they stole my serum. Yes, they destroyed my warehouse. Yes, they've made my life a living hell. Now, we don't have a call. However, we do have some new people in the audience, and I wanted to make sure that they know the story. So I've got the recap. I'm going to play some of the recap. You let me know what you think, and we can move from there. All right? Here we go. Now, I made this not too long ago. This had to do with, this was about 6 weeks ago. This happened about 21 weeks ago. And bite down as hard as you can. And just shake. Just give me your hair. I want your hair, Vibes. Please grow it back. And that is how I started my hair transformation. Right there.
Just sprout
it came in.
I'm gonna pull you out a little more.
It came in. That's how it got started. My hair vibes right there. I think that I just believe in the power of good vibes. In the power of good vibes. You know, 1 week later, I had a great idea because I woke up with a full head of hair and I told my doctor, and he pushed me to create a serum made of my hair, my semen, and my spit, and my urine. I sent it in to the FDA.
Hair Care Repair Serum Office. This is Stacey Harmsway calling you from the FDA, the United States Food and Drug Administration, and I'm calling you, Mr. Rubin, about your recent application for an emergency use authorization from the FDA from your Extreme Hair Repair Serum. I am happy to tell you that you have been successful in your application for an emergency use authorization.
Yes.
As it happens, somebody from Operation Warp Speed,
Yep.
very exciting, came by the office here in Maryland and came to say hello and
This
see how
is
things
huge.
are going. And honestly,
This is when my life
congratulations,
changed
first and
forever.
foremost.
You see that?
And,
You see that
happened
smile
to
on my
stop by
face right there?
desk
Wait.
And asked what was that, and I said, oh, it's this kind of crazy hairy serum. And he said, what do you mean? I said, it's called Extreme
God.
Hair Repair from Ari Rubin, and it's to basically
That
help
is
you
what
grow your hair faster. As
This was the greatest day of my life. The
in
greatest.
hair department himself. And he got very excited and he said, right, this is one for Warp Speed. So he called up somebody and
Shit.
look, let's just say this.
Oh my God.
Boom, that's my rubber stamp. You've just received your emergency authorization. So
Right there. That is when I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. And I was so excited that I started to hire designers, packaging engineers. I got a warehouse. I started moving full speed ahead. And then I got this message.
For Mr. Ari Rubin. This is Stacey Harmsworth calling from the FDA. Bit of a funny call
Stacey
today.
again.
As you may recall, we recently awarded you a special emergency youth authorization in order to roll out and indeed subsidize your very, very interesting new product, your Extreme Hair Repair Serum. Unfortunately, I'm calling today to let you know that that emergency use authorization has been revoked. It's quite complicated as
Changed
to why,
my
but
whole
unfortunately,
world right there.
Some of the testing
They took it away from me.
didn't go quite as
And
as
listen to
everybody
this
hoped.
BS
And,
response.
you know, in the end, we did have to do some mixed phase trials, and you know, there were various numbers that just weren't looking too good. And anyway,
Baloney,
a decision was
sirs.
taken at
Baloney.
quite a high level that unfortunately you will no longer be having an emergency use authorization.
They took it away from
and
me.
Your Operation Warp Speed
Exactly,
funding
those
has
bastards.
been withdrawn.
Useless.
Bye-bye.
What? Shocked. Fuck. What happened? What happened? I was upset. Exactly, Juan. They gave it to me just to rip it all away.
Hello. This is a message for Mr. Ari Rubin of Extreme Hair Care Repair Serum. Mr. Rubin, it's Stacey Harmsworth calling from the FDA, the Food and Drug Administration in Silver Spring, Maryland. How are you? I'm calling you at the moment from my stationery cupboard, deep in the bowels of the FDA, because nobody can hear that I'm making this call.
And this
It's
is when I
totally
knew
secret.
something was up.
Listen, here's the thing, Mr. Rubin. I'm not supposed to be calling you because if they found out I was calling you, I think I'd lose my job, maybe worse. But the fact is this. They made me do it, Mr. Rubin. They made me take away your emergency use authorization. Operation
Terrible.
Warp Speed.
Terrible.
All of it. They made me take it all away. I'll tell you why. There are forces, Mr. Rubin. There are forces. There are forces in this country. Forces who don't want your serum to be a success. I'm
Say
talking
who it
about
is.
the hat industry.
Yep.
I'm talking about Big Hat.
Big hat.
That's right. They don't want your serum to work. They're worried that too many people are going to have healthy heads of hair, and then there won't be enough people to buy their hats and keep them in the lifestyle to which they've become accustomed. Their super yachts and their mansions and their mistresses. It's disgusting, Mr. Rubin, the way these people live.
Because they knew.
They're everywhere.
Stacy
I'm
knows.
telling you, they're all over this building. I keep seeing people in corners standing behind things.
That's right,
I'm seeing
Nimble.
people in trilby hats, shadowy figures in pork pie hats.
Yep.
I'm seeing some dodgy dude in a fedora, and I know they're watching us. They're watching us to make sure that we don't authorize your product. It's just too good, Mr. Rubin. It's too good.
It's sad. You know what?
Oh,
It's
no.
sad because this
I
I could
know
have
they're gonna
changed the
come for me,
world.
Mr. Rubin.
That's
Oh,
what
God,
could have
I'm so
happened.
sorry. Don't call me. Don't call me.
I could have changed the world. But Big Hat had to come in and just take it all away from me. It did
Big
make
Hat.
sense. They don't want... it's so simple. Big Hat is out to get me. And you know what? Then Big Hat went even farther. As you can see, they shot this. It's just terrible. Look at that. All that product. All that was ready to go. We were about to start. This is our mass production that we were about to launch. There's some of the packaging. Now that crystallized material, that was actually going to be mushed into a paste, and that was going to be spread on our clients' heads, bald heads, which would then grow hair. They stopped it, and this is just unfortunate. And if you can't understand what they're saying, that is the Sacramento accent. It's tough to understand here. The ingredients do not include meth. It's terrible. Useless. I cannot believe. And this is America. America where they're pulling this baloney. It's just terrible. This is so sad to watch. Yeah. It breaks my heart. And finally, I found somebody who was willing to come forward and talk to me and blow the whistle on Big Hat.
Thanks for having me here.
Yeah, thank you.
Sure.
So tell us about yourself.
I worked in the hat industry for about 25 years, and in those 25 years, I've seen multiple instances of corruption, intimidation, and overall abuse of the system.
So what you're saying is that Big Hat is real?
Asking if Big Hat is real is like asking me if the sky is blue.
Okay, is the sky blue?
Yeah, it is. It's blue.
Okay, it's just
unless it's
so
dark
awful.
outside.
Well, I guess that's true.
Black.
Right. Okay, so why come after me and my company? That's what I want to know.
Your company, Mr. Rubin, was too much of a threat. And because of that, I myself and a few others were ordered to get police to raid your lab. Destroy any chance of you becoming, successful in the hair growth business. Getting the FDA to stop your licensing and funding was very easy.
Awful.
It was as easy as a simple phone call.
I mean, I had no idea that they were so powerful.
It's as close to being an all-powerful entity as they come.
This is what I'm up against, people.
In the office all the time.
This, right
President
here.
of the United States isn't the most powerful man on the planet who happens to be wearing a hat. The President of the United States is the most powerful man on the planet because he's wearing a hat.
Exactly. Oh my God. So what do they want?
They want total world domination.
World domination.
They want us all.
That is what we're up against, people.
To our eyebrows.
So the followers of Ari Rubin Live, the fans of Alone with Ari, know that you are on the right side of history.
Our eyebrows, then the only
you are on the right side of history because we, as a family,
I think I've said too much.
As a viewer, well, thank you very much. You're very brave. Rise up against Big Hat. Thank you so much, useless midget.
Put those on your head. That's a sweet deal.
They tried to offer me $50 to a lids.
Are you willing to accept that offer?
Are you kidding? It sounds like that's a joke.
Let bygones be bygones. We'll have your serum. That doesn't work, but we'll keep it.
That's a joke, sir. It was offensive what they did.
I didn't get your answer on the lids.com.
The answer's no. You can shove it.
The answer's no. So you're passing that up.
Terrible.
Okay.
What they did to me.
I've been advised to tell you that then you should just keep an eye out. You might be getting something in the mail.
Now this is where it went too far. Too far. And if you're wondering, why is Ari so thin up top these days? This is why. They sent me something. Oh! Oh my God. Wait. That's right. They poisoned me. They poisoned me, folks. It's powder. Oh my gosh. Wait, what is this? In hindsight, yeah.
That's some sort of prank.
It wasn't a prank.
It's some sort of prank.
It wasn't a prank.
Ugh, this is disgusting. It's some sort of prank. Somebody put all this powder in here.
Yeah, it I shouldn't. What I should have done. hindsight is 2020, and I should have taken a shower at that exact moment. I should have cut the stream. I should have taken a shower. I shouldn't have licked it. I should not have licked it. That was a mistake. That was a very big mistake. That I shouldn't have smelled it either.
I don't know what this is, but that... Oh, dear.
I should not have smelled it. Licked it, touched it.
Well, that's fun. Okay.
Wait, do you guys think that Big Hat sent this to me? And it did. That's what I think happened. And then, honestly, we know what's happening here. Stacy was kidnapped.
This is a message from Mr. Ari Rubin. Hello, Ari. God, it's me, Stacy Harmsway.
It's Stacy
Listen,
Harmsway.
I've just managed to grab a phone. Found it lying around somewhere. I'm in this really weird, faceless facility. I don't know where the heck I am.
I think that's...
But here's what you need to know, Mr. Rubin. I've been taken captive.
And Stacy's still...
I'm pretty sure it's the people from Big Hat.
Ever
since that business with
missing.
the FDA, where they revoked the approval
captured.
for your amazing
Stacey.
hair product. They've been very, very vindictive, Mr. Rubin. Very vindictive. They've stuck me in the back of a van. I didn't know what was happening.
All right.
They stuffed a bit of felt in my nose. I'm pretty sure it was from a fedora. Next thing I knew, I woke up and found myself inside a giant padded room. I'm pretty sure the room's made from felt and other materials
All right.
commonly used
I think
for
we can cut it
hats.
there. Stacy is
I've
still...
seen nobody.
Stacy is still kidnapped. And I'm worried about Stacy. Let's read some viewer mail. I received this morning. I'm going to read it to everybody. Here we go. This message is from Dave. Dear Mr. Rubin, I am deeply disappointed in your your distasteful depiction of Dimension D. You dared to display this delightful dwelling as a drab, disgusting district with your delinquent demonstration. The difficulties we endure due to your destructive dalliances with drollness and dispiriting and demoralizing are dispiriting and demoralizing. Don't you deserve to deliver I'm so stupid. Delectation due to your adoring individuals. You destitute, disagreeable, double-speaking, dopey dimwit. Signed, Dave. Signed, Dave. Let's go on to the sponsors. Hit me up on alonewithari at gmail.com. I read every fan mail, always. Let's get into the sponsors. Yeah. The sponsors have been put on pause tonight. Last week, we experienced something that was pretty intense. It was pretty intense. And it was serious, and it was we didn't see it coming. I took up an extra job as an non-emergency line operator. And a bunch of people passed away. It was a mass casualty situation. People were falling into bridges like lemmings. You all heard. They were on the phone with us. And one of them, most of all, was Kevin Spindle. And Kevin was the engineer of last week. Hold on. So I'd like to hold a bit of a memorial for Kevin, and if you could please call up with any memories of Kevin, any thoughts, well wishes for his family, because it's really sad. It's really sad. Thank you so much. Poor Kevin indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Spindle's memorial. Yes, you've reached the Kevin Spindle. You've reached the Kevin Spindle Memorial Hotline. If you have a memory of Kevin, please let me know. We're here. We're all family. We're all friends. And, I didn't know Kevin very well, but I'd love it if you could kind of give us a bit of an idea of who he was.
Well, I'm sorry. This message is for Ari Rubin. I'm calling from the office of Dr. Greg Gregory, PhD. Calling to inform you that your pallet of erectile dysfunction pills and flu pills has arrived. If you could please arrange to pick them up as soon as possible, it would be greatly appreciated.
Wait, this isn't supposed to be... You're supposed to call my cell phone. You're not supposed to... Yes, this is Ari Rubin, but you're not supposed to just call up and... I thought I listed my cell phone number.
Did you
This is not...
order a pallet full of erectile dysfunction pills?
I did, but I didn't want this on the show right now. It wasn't supposed to be shared on the show. This was supposed to be a very, very private matter that's now very public.
Well, I'm very sorry, but it's kind of in the way, so if you can come and pick it up as soon as possible, it's quite an inconvenience.
All right, yeah, where is it?
It's over at Dr. Greg Gregory, PhD. We have it all here, along with the flu pills that you need to make your meth, or your hair serum. That's right.
Serum.
Yeah.
And do you have any memories that you'd like to share of Kevin?
Who's Kevin?
Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for this call. This was totally unprofessional on my part, and I want to say thank you for calling and letting me know. I'll pick that up later. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kevin was the engineer who... Please disregard that call. Ladies and gentlemen, Kevin was the engineer who we had on the phone last week. He alerted us to the possibility that a bridge might collapse. Hi, you've reached the Kevin Spindle Memorial Hotline. Please share with us a memory that you have of dear Kevin.
Hi. Good day, mate. Real tragedy what happened to poor Kev.
Yeah. And how did you know him?
Well, this is Patrolman Hamilton. I'm the
you're the one that shot. You're the one that shot him.
I know, it's such a tragedy. I tell you.
Well, would you like to say anything about him? And just so you know, Kevin was not killed by the police. I want to make sure everybody knows that. Kevin was actually eaten by sharks after being shot by the police.
Twice.
Correct.
We got him the first time when he started blubbering about the member, and then we got him the second time when he was trying to swim across the river.
That's correct.
Well, the sharks finished the job.
It's just So what do you think? Do you want to say anything nice about him?
I'm sure he's in a better place now. 6 feet under the sea, in the water.
Yeah.
Someday they may recover his remains, and
Sure.
I'm sure his family will be thrilled if they are able to someday recover his remains. And it was just a completely unavoidable tragedy that has happened.
Agreed.
Cheerio, mate.
All right.
Cheerio.
Well, cheerio. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, officer. Thank you so much.
We'll go down to the station. We're gonna pour one out for poor Kevin. unavoidable tragedy.
It really, really is. And thank you. Thank you, Scars. Appreciate that. Kevin, we only knew you for a moment, but your broken member will always be in our hearts. And let's give that a listen. I believe we have that right here. Let's do a browser, and this is Mem. There we go. All right. Just gonna wait until that comes in. Now, if you knew Kevin, I didn't know him very well, but Kevin was a true hero. He didn't actually save a lot of lives, but because everybody kept on jumping into the bridge hole where the bridge used to be. But he seemed like a really wonderful person when he called me. Let's hear his original call. Here it is. Emergency line. How may I help you?
Hi. I'm over.
Sorry, I can't hear you. You're over on what? It's breaking up.
I'm on the bridge. Can you hear me?
You're on the bridge.
I'm on the bridge. Yeah.
Okay. And how can I help you on the bridge?
I'm doing an inspection on the bridge, and we found a super critical finding. I need you to send someone to shut down traffic in both directions.
What finding? I'm not understanding what you're saying.
It's a super critical finding. There's a member that is split.
Yeah,
we need
a member.
To get these people off the bridge.
Is this like a church member? He didn't
I'm
know
not
that this was coming his way. What do you mean? Thank you so much for calling the Kevin Spindle Memorial Hotline. This is Ari Rubin. I'd love to listen to your thoughts on dear old Kevin.
Yes, this is Lisa Shield over at Wicked Scents, Candles, and Oils.
Mm-hmm.
I'm watching the show, and looks like your credit card bounced. You ordered all those candles, and the number you gave us doesn't work. I'm just wondering if you had another card you could give us.
No, I'm trying to run a memorial here. Okay, I will take care of that later. I wish these calls were coming in. It's a lot of calls coming in that have nothing to do with Kevin. That seems to be what's happening.
The candles look great. I'm sure you'll be over soon. Okay.
Oh well, thank you so much. I'll get that taken care of right away. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Thank you very much for calling the Memorial Hotline of Kevin Spindle. How may I help you? And please, please, please share a memory of Kevin that you have.
Oh man, I've got a lot of memories of my boy Kev.
Yeah, share some with us.
You know, he doesn't like.
I'm so sorry. You seem to be breaking up right now. What is that?
He never held back. He would always, he would tell you just straight up, bro. If you were an asshole, he would just tell you. And
did he? Sorry, who is this?
Oh, it's Chad.
Wait, Chad, Brad, Colin, Kyle? Sure. Yeah, CBCK. How's it going?
Yeah, Mr. Brad, Colin, Kyle, CBCK, Chatterton, Chad Beartoes.
Yeah, Chad Beartoes. And what? He never held back. Can you give us a little memory of when he didn't hold back when talking to you?
Yeah, so, I mean, he would never, like, stole it either, except for there's a line they wrote those bad checks at Costco,
back when you can write checks at Costco, and he bought all this toilet paper, and then it totally bounced, and but I think that was the only time he did anything bad, really.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, look,
Oh,
this
and then
is
there was one time, yeah, I just, I have a lot of memories of Kevin, and I also remember that during that, when he wrote the bad checks, there were 5 witnesses that all worked at Costco.
Yeah.
And they all fell down a flight of stairs, bro. All
Wait, are
within
you
the same week.
are you suggesting that Kevin Spindle, the one who was eaten by sharks in the river, who is now passed, wrote bad checks and pushed 5 people down a flight of stairs because they witnessed him write bad checks?
Let me just say, when he fell in that river, bro, there was a good current coming in, bro, a nice left, and he got so barreled, bro, right before he died. Let me just say that. But yes, 5 witnesses all fell down the same flight of stairs, bro, and it was at an abandoned building that just happened to neighbor Kevin's office building. And it's a weird coincidence.
Oh my gosh. Kevin was a very dangerous man, it seems. Now,
No, it was a
his
total
family
coincidence.
sent me this for this package. A man, a plan, a bridge. He warned us, but we did not listen. A checkered past, a life well lived. We love you, Kevin, forever in our heart.
Big up,
I mean, it's
Kev, that was a sweet rap, bro.
It seems that Chad, Brad, Colin, Kyle, Kevin was a dangerous man and not to be messed with. I'd love to hear other calls, but thank you so much for calling in. Really appreciate it. Kevin is in our hearts. Yes, you have reached the memorial hotline of Kevin Spindle. My name is Ari Rubin. Please share a memory with us of Kevin.
My name is Sergeant Marjorie Nelson of the New Haven, Connecticut Police Department.
Yes.
And I would like to thank you for helping us find Kevin Spindle, a.k.a. Kenneth Nelson, a.k.a. Manuel Rodriguez.
Oh my gosh. Wait, you're saying Kevin had multiple aliases?
Definitely.
And
He's
Sergeant,
been...
yes, sorry to cut you off. Sergeant, what was happening with him?
Well, he was originally from Canada, we believe. He has changed his name several times.
Yes.
He has been known to write bad checks, which is how we were originally tracking him. But he has left quite a few mysterious deaths in his wake. And I just want to let you know this is not the first bridge incident he may have been involved in.
Wait a second. You're now saying that Kevin Spindle has caused the crack in the member?
It very possibly. We have learned that he was intoxicated by the idea of fame, that he liked to do these crimes and watch what was done. He often stood nearby to watch his victims.
Wow. Sergeant, thank you so much for calling. I mean, look, the man passed away. He was eaten by sharks, and we can only just pay our respects to him. And whether he lived not Kevin. Maybe not Kevin lived a dangerous life, but we still have to respect him, and I would still love to hear more memories of Kevin Spindle because he lived an interesting life, it seems.
He did. We know that he has lived in at least 5 states in the U.S. and at least 2 territories in Canada. And he has at least 16 different children.
Wow, that's a lot of children. And I'm sure we'd love to hear from some of the children, too. Maybe they can call in, because I'd love to hear some of the stories of Kevin being a dad.
Oh, and we here at the New Haven Police Department are working with the FBI and would like to hear from some of these people ourselves.
Yes, definitely.
So
Thank you so much, Sergeant.
If you have anything, please contact us. Let us know.
Will do. Thank you so much, Sarge.
All right. Thank you.
Wow. Hi, good evening. Thank you so much for calling the memorial hotline of Kevin Spindle. He lived a checkered past, but we'd like to hear more about it. Please let us know.
Hi, Kevin. It's your AA sponsor, Sarah. Just calling to let you know how proud I am of you reaching 24 months of sobriety. Just want to let you know that all the kids of the orphan house you sponsor are all super appreciative of all you do, and that they're completely dependent upon you. I mean, without you, they would all be dead, like within, say, 24 hours.
Oh, my gosh.
They would all be dead.
Oh, my goodness. I don't know what to say. He is, this is checkered indeed. He's a bad guy. He's a good guy. I can't wait to hear more. Thank you so much for letting us know, and hopefully those children can be saved immediately. I really appreciate this call.
Wait a minute, Kevin. Are you saying that you're not going to continue to donate to
this
orphan hospice?
I hear what you're saying. This is Ari Rubin. Kevin actually passed away. I'm so sorry to let you know that, but...
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh, no, indeed.
Ari, do you have a deep pocketbook?
I don't, actually.
Oh, no. What are all these orphans going to do? They're already eating, like, the ends of a loaf of bread. They have nothing. My God.
Well,
I mean...
I don't know, but we're going to...
feeding them the mice we captured in the traps. What more can we do?
We have to hear from more people. Well, thank you so much.
Oh, no. This is so worrying.
This is really, really terrible, but thank you so much. We're going to hear back from some other people, but my goodness, that is so sad. And maybe we can raise some money. Maybe there's some deep pocketbooks here. But thank you so much.
Yeah,
appreciate
there
it.
are some people who do have some bids on Kevin's body, by the way. Just if we can work that in later. You can call me back later. We'll talk.
Okay, thank you. Hi, good evening. Thank you so much for calling the Kevin Spindle Memorial Hotline. My name is Ari Rubin. How may I help you?
I didn't know Kevin too long, but shared a lot of different things about him tonight, and I wanted to share my thoughts. He was a real good dude. Just a real good dude.
Wow. Well, wow. Finally. You know, so much of the calls that have come in every single time somebody calls, there's some really, really deep stuff, but thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I was actually part of the shiver of sharks that ate him, and all my fellows think he was just like real good. All parts of him, I mean, head to toe.
Wait, I'm actually talking to the shark who ate him?
I didn't eat him actually. I'm a vegetarian, but my friends, they.
Oh my
very
gosh.
glad to make this point.
Well, thank you so much for calling, and wow, this is so amazing. You know, you really get to hear so much about people's lives. So we're gonna keep taking those calls. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Hello. You've reached the Kevin Spindle Memorial Hotline. This is Ari Rubin. Please, please, please share some memories of Kevin.
Oh, I can't believe they're gone.
Who's gone?
I can't believe they're gone. She was such a good person.
Wait, Kevin is not a she. What?
You may know them as Kevin, but I knew him as Carol Swanson. We were lovers for 12 years.
Oh my gosh, I did not see this coming.
Oh my God.
Carol? How did you know Carol? Tell us a bit about Carol and your 12-year life with Carol, who then turned into Kevin.
Oh man, we met skiing in Utah.
Oh.
And we hit it off right away. You know, I always liked tall women, and I just knew right away that we were going to hit it off. She turned around with that chiseled jawline, and I knew it was love. Ari, I'm so shaken up. I can't believe she's gone.
Yeah. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry, because it's a sad moment when anybody leaves us, but especially when they're being seen for a different person than what you saw them.
You know, but at least I can, just feel good that she finally fulfilled her dream of being a Kevin.
Of being a who?
Being a Kevin.
Oh, being a Kevin. Oh, okay. All right.
And an engineer that killed people. That was always her dream.
That was her dream. Okay, well, that's really good to know. Well, thank you so much. Well, I feel like I know Carol/Kevin so much more now. Thank you. Thank you so much for calling the Memorial of Kevin Spindle hotline. I appreciate it. Please share a special memory you have.
Kevin, it is your landlord. Your rent is late. Would you please let me know when the check is coming?
No, the check is not coming, sir. This is Ari Rubin. I'm running a memorial for Kevin/Carol. And it's important that you know that check probably isn't coming.
Well, look, that's neither here nor there. But come the first of the month, you're gonna owe 2 months' rent.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
and there's
Kevin,
been a number of complaints.
Can you tell us about Kevin? Your memory of Kevin, your fondest memory of Kevin. Or the worst memory of Kevin, for that matter.
My fondest memory of Kevin was the one time 3 months ago when the rent check came on time. Okay. And I can tell you, Kevin, you are not going to get your security deposit back under these conditions.
I mean, it doesn't sound like it. It really doesn't sound like it. But
it was written in your lease. Do not paint the cabinets in at least 3 different locations. Kevin, you painted the cabinets, you painted them black.
Once again, this is not Kevin. This is Ari. Kevin has passed away.
And for that matter, what do you mean he's passed away?
Thank you so much. I'm sure Kevin will send that check right away. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear from Kevin's last known call. Again, you need to not, if you are by a bridge, please do not go by that bridge. That bridge is down. That bridge has fallen. We don't need you going near that bridge. So please.
I feel like we should alert the emergency line.
We should. Wow. Non-emergency call line. How may I help you? What is your non-emergency?
I made it.
Oh, what'd you do?
I just swept at the sea. The police saw me. The police saw me trying to swim across the river.
Okay, yes, that's what I heard. They said they got you, but obviously they missed. We need to stop traffic. People are continuously going into this.
Do you want me to head down there?
That's why I called you. And oh crap. This is the worst day of my life.
Yeah, it's a pretty bad one.
I'm just gonna head down there.
I'm over my data limit.
Oh, it just keeps getting worse and worse. You don't want to be stuck with.
I see sharks.
I gotta go.
All right, see you later. That is what happened. That's what happened. That is what we are dealing with. We are dealing with a man who used to be a woman who might have done this bridge accident on purpose. We're not sure. But Kevin was a man of conviction. Thank you so much for calling. This is the Kevin Spindle Memorial Hotline. How may I help
Hi,
you?
Kevin Spindle. I'm calling on behalf of the state of which you live in. Don't worry about it. Don't question it. Anyways, we're calling because you have unpaid parking tickets in front of Mrs. Bovedier's Sexual Factory.
Wait, it's a sexual factory?
Yeah, that's just the name of the business.
What do they do?
Basically a brothel house. It's a brothel house. That's what it is. Yeah.
Okay.
We don't judge. We don't put labels on things like that.
Sure, you
but
just tow the cars.
You were there. Yeah, exactly. You were there multiple times for whatever activities you do enjoy there. And I'm just calling to let you know that these parking tickets has basically become a federal offense because you've reached the point of no return. There's about 42 of them currently. And the only thing we have left to do is put out a warrant for your arrest.
Look, I am so sorry to tell you this. However, Kevin Spindle, the man you're looking for, passed away. He was eaten by sharks and shot and thrown off a bridge. So,
listen to me. We hear this kind of story all the time, and I'm not going to fall for it. So you need to pay your tickets. You need to pay these parking tickets.
How much is it in parking tickets?
It's about $4,200.
That's a lot of money.
We give a cash discount. Yeah, I know, but cash discount if you paid all at once.
All right. Well, I can pay. Can you take a credit card?
Absolutely. Give me your card number.
All right. It is. Okay, so I just hung up on that gentleman because, look, I don't have the money to take care of Kevin's debts. Kevin's debts are not my debts. I'm trying to hold a memorial for Kevin Spindle. He was a man who had a plan, okay? Thank you so much for calling. We got a lot of calls coming in. Wow. Wowzers. Thank you so much for calling. How may I help you? Okay, guess not. And we are going to call this number. Hello. Thank you so much for calling the Kevin Spindle. Oh, okay. All right. I guess not. We're calling. All right. I was calling back one of the numbers that I couldn't get to. Yes. Hello. Thank you so much.
Please leave your message for 24.
Nope. There. This one. Hello. Thank you so much for calling the Kevin Spindle Memorial Hotline. My name is Ari Rubin. Please, would you do me the favor of sharing a memory of Kevin with us? We don't know him very well. We've learned a little bit about him, and we'd love to learn more.
It's Kevin.
I'm sorry?
It's Kevin.
Who?
It's the ghost of Kevin.
This is the ghost of Kevin?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. We've got a ghost on the phone right now. Kevin,
Yeah.
Your car is outside of Miss Beauregard's Sexual Factory. It needs to be moved.
Don't pay my parking ticket.
Also, your rent is due.
Don't pay my rent. Don't pay the bastard.
Okay.
I'm ghost. I'm in a realm.
What realm are you in, Kevin?
That's a realm for people that write bad checks at Costco.
Oh, man. Kevin, it sounds like you're... The bridge,
I need
that's
to
right.
tell you, about the bridge.
Okay, and he's in a realm, ladies and gentlemen. He's in a realm. Now, Kevin, your ex-lover, who knew you as Carol, called here. What would you like her to know? Because she's truly the one person who's cared about you so much. If you could say something to her real quick.
Tell her that she can keep the security deposit.
Okay, that's it.
And that it's very important, though. Very important.
Important that what?
The bridge was bombed. The bridge was bombed.
The bridge was bogged down with issues and problems and red tape.
There was a bomb on the bridge.
What? Thank you so much, Ghost of Kevin. I feel like we should hang on with you a little more, but maybe you can call back. We got to get to these other calls. Hello, and thank you so much for calling the Kevin Spindle Memorial Hotline. My name is Ari Rubin. How can I help you? And please, if you could please share a wonderful memory that you have of Kevin. We'd like to get to know him a little better.
I'd love to do that, Ari, but currently I'm overloaded with your erectile dysfunction pills. I would really appreciate it if you get down here and pick them up.
Okay, I said after the stream, I would head over with the with the flatbed truck, and I would pick them up.
You know what? That's not good enough right now. They're everywhere. There are so many. Who needs this many, Ari? Seriously.
That is none of your business, sir.
That may be true, but they're everywhere. You need to get down here, and you need to get them right now.
Let me ask you a question. Are they in large bottles, small bottles, or are they loose pills?
They're not in bottles. They're in boxes, crates, like crates full of Russian military ammo. You have to break them open with a crowbar.
Oh, my gosh. That's intense. That is intense. So, sir, thank you so much.
You're telling me. You're the one who ordered them. Get down here, Ari.
I will. Thank you so much for calling. I'll be right there. Thank you for calling the Kevin Spindle Memorial Hotline. My name is Ari Rubin, and I'd like to hear your memories of Kevin.
Yeah, Mr. Ari. All right, so with Kevin being dead, I gotta sell his stuff to cover his rent for the month. I gotta get my money.
Landlord.
You understand?
Yes,
yeah. So I hear you got a truck. All right. So I'm gonna need you to come down and help me get his couch. We might be able to get a few bucks for that.
Why am I involved? Why do I have to be involved?
I assume you're gonna come with some kind of stain remover, right? Because we won't be able to get as much for it if we don't get these stains out.
Okay. Now,
but,
there is a possibility that those stains are actually ectoplasm from the ghost of Kevin. Just saying.
Well, I mean that's a possibility. That's a possibility when any tenant leaves an apartment. Tenants are messy people.
That's true. That's true.
But being a landlord, I seen things, Mr. Ari. I seen things.
Yes.
But let me know when you can get that truck down here. The sofa might be worth something. And if you could please check on the market for bed sheets. He's left behind quite a few bed sheets. Some of them, in fact, actually are just wrapped up in giant bundles. We're gonna have to unwind these and see what he's keeping inside of them.
Yeah, what is inside of them? Just unwrap it right now. The world needs to know. Kevin's checkered past is coming to light. What is inside?
Well, I mean, if I start unwrapping bed sheets, then I'm gonna have to open up all these coffee cans.
That's fine. Open one up, please.
What do you want? The bed sheets or the coffee cans?
Artistic simplicity. What do you think? Coffee can or bed sheet? It is up to you, Artistic. Coffee can, bed sheet. One, you two. Let's see. We're taking it to chat. Artistic simplicity says coffee can.
Okay.
So let's hear what is in the coffee
well,
can.
let's see. He's got a closet full of coffee cans here. I'll just take this one off the top, and all right. So oh, well, that's weird.
What is it?
It's full of toenails.
Okay, that's disgusting. Kevin is an odd person. Open one more. Let's see what that's in, because that's really strange.
You got it. Oh, this one looks like it's actually still factory sealed, so I imagine this one's going to be full of coffee. Let me just pull this seal back and, all right, you're not going to believe this.
What is it? Let us know. The world needs to know.
This one's also full of toenails.
Okay, thank you so much. Very, very interesting. Thank you, landlord. Wow. Thank you for calling the Kevin Spindle Memorial Hotline. My name is Ari Rubin. I'm leading this call vigil tonight. We'd just love to hear some memories that you have of Kevin, of Mr. Spindle. He lived a long, full life and had interesting hobbies we're learning about. Can you tell us anything about that?
Hi, Kevin. Just wanted to let you know that after your 4-year struggle, you are finally cancer-free. So go ahead and get together with your family and throw a little party, because life is great. You're alive, and you don't have anything to worry about. 4 years of battling that cancer, and you finally beat it. We're all cheering for you here right now. We have a little party going. Everyone has kazoos, little party hats, and we can't wait to see you next week for your dialysis. But you finally made it, Kevin. We love you.
Wow. Kevin beat cancer. This is actually
That's
Ari
right.
Rubin. This is actually Ari Rubin, sir. Kevin actually passed away. He was eaten by sharks. But thank you so much for calling. I'm going to take this next call. We're learning a lot about Kevin. Thank you so much for calling the Kevin Spindle Memorial Hotline. My name is Ari Rubin, and I'm leading the vigil this evening. Please, would you share a memory that you have of Kevin?
My mommy said that you knew my daddy. Did you know my daddy?
Oh, boy. Oh, no.
It was my birthday last week.
Wrong. No. Oh my gosh. I am so sorry. Look,
my daddy was
your
supposed to
dad
bring
wanted
home
you to have
puppy.
your dad wanted you to have a car. And that car is actually parked right outside of Mrs. Beauregard's factory. So just go there.
I don't want a car. I want a puppy. He said I was gonna get one with spots.
Yeah, and I'm sure there is. That's actually probably what's in his apartment, just wrapped up in bed sheets. Thank you so much. Wow. That was awkward. That was a tough call. That was a really tough, disturbing call. Not the way I thought this evening was going to go. I'm interested in hearing from anybody who knows why Kevin has so many boxes of toenails. That's a weird one. Also, I'm interested in Kevin's life prior to becoming Kevin, Carol, and also the life of crime. As an international terrorist, it seems. We'd love to hear something about that. But thank you so much. Please give me a call. The number is 916-857-8143. My name is Ari Rubin, and tonight's about Kevin. Tonight is all about Kevin. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I gotta go to the pharmacy. Or the doctor's. Awkward. Well, I think it's only right that I share some memories of Kevin. Now, I didn't know Kevin very well. He called in, but I did some homework into Kevin. And congrats, Midget, you got yourself a 5K bit badge. Well, thank you so much. Kevin was a good man. Sure, he had some problems, but who doesn't? He loved engineering. He liked to break things just to fix it. Oh. Hi, and thank you so much for calling the Kevin Spindle Memorial Hotline. How may I help you? Please, would you please share a memory that you have of Kevin?
Hey, Kevin, this is the local sex shop. Your Foxtail anal plug just came in, so
yeah.
Anytime you want to pick it up, just come on by.
Well, so I think his car is actually parked outside. I think he walked to work last week, and unfortunately, Kevin is no longer with us. Kevin, as a shopkeeper, I want you to know.
Mm-hmm.
Can you just tell us what Kevin was like? Because obviously he came into your store quite a bit. So if you could just say, was he a nice person? Was he a quiet man?
Oh, Kevin, he was very outspoken. He had lots of kinks. It was all about, I don't know what these kids call it these days, but child porn. He was into it pretty deep.
It's not where I wanted to go with that. Not it at all. Pretty edgelord stuff. Kevin is a giant. He's just a really terrible person, it seems. A really, really terrible person. Not sure what. Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh my gosh. Wait a second. Dude. Hotmail 2233. Yes. I want to become famous. I do. BB. Hotmail. Hotmail, I think we can do this together. This is it. We can then do I want to buy followers, primes, and viewers? I mean, I think so. Shout out to my biggest fan, Hotmail 2233. Really, really great guy. I just appreciate Hotmail. Hit me up. Let's talk. Let's talk. I want to know what is happening with you. Do I want Ari Prime, though? Honestly, I don't. Honestly, I don't. All right, well, I think that's it for this evening. Next week, I'm pretty positive I will be here as well. Oh. Hello, how may I help you? Hold on 1 second. Yes, hi. Thank you so much for calling the memorial of Kevin Spindle. How may I help you?
God damn it, Kevin. This one was supposed to be out of character.
That's fine.
God damn
That's
it,
fine.
Ari.
How's it going this evening?
All right. It's me, Useless Midget. Just wanted to say I love your show. Appreciate it. I'm a new fan. I just found you last week. We're streaming on Twitch. And I'm going to do my best to promote you and tell all my friends about it. And I love your stream.
Well, thank you so much, man. I really hope you're having a lot of fun, and I really love getting everybody involved, and it's so cool. And thanks so much for all the subs and the bits. It's very nice and it's very cool of you. So I appreciate it, And, not necessary, but very much appreciated. And thank you so much for calling in. And,
Can I ask you one question before I go?
I do believe this, Useless.
Mm-hmm.
I think that Kevin is misunderstood. I think that Kevin
Yes.
could have been somebody great. And you know what? He took a turn someplace. I think it was at a bridge.
It's not for me to decide, but he does have involvement in child porn. So
Yeah,
let's
you
not
can't
go
do
there.
that. You can't
Let's
do
let
that.
Kevin rest here. Anyways, one question for you before I go.
Yes.
Will you be involved in the Glass Cannon podcast anymore? Do you have any more guest roles?
You know what? I'm not sure. I gotta talk to those guys. It's been a while. They're old friends of mine, and they are doing so well, and I'm so happy for all of them. And they're all very smart and talented people. So I don't know. I was in contact with some of them, but it's been a while. But they're all good people. They're friends of mine, and I just hope that they're doing really well. But
absolutely. I
they
hope
are
I catch you there soon, and also pick up all these pills that you bought. These flaccid penis pills. They need to be picked up.
Yeah. I mean, it's a lot of them. There are a lot of them. But thank you so
Yeah,
much, Useless. I appreciate your call. And I'd
Thank
love
you,
to. I
Ari.
saw that you joined the Discord. I'd love to see you hanging out there. And if you ever have something that doesn't kind of that you don't really like that I'm doing on the show, something that you do, let me know.
Almost everything.
Well, thanks so much. Appreciate it,
Love you,
man.
Ari.
All right, have a
Bye-bye.
good one. Bye-bye. Well, that was nice. I think we're going to call it an evening, but I wanted to say thank you to everybody. And I really appreciate it, and I love hanging out with all of you. This is really a fantastic part of my week and my life, and I'm just so happy. But this week, are you okay? So my wife is about to give birth at any moment. So there's a chance that next week it could be live from the delivery room. Kate, are you okay with having the birth live streamed? Wow, that's nice. Not sure if you heard that. She said maybe we could put the camera inside. That's really, really classy. That is really, really classy. Well, thank you so much. Happy to hang out, and I hope everybody's doing well. And please, 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 at the top of the show, I was very serious about my friend Danny Fenster. He's an American journalist. He's living in Myanmar. He was on his way out of Myanmar, and he was captured, and he was taken in, and he against his will, and put into a prison. The name of the prison, I believe, is called Insein, INSEIN prison. And that's in Myanmar. So I really, really hope that my old good friend Danny is doing well, and he is a true American hero for going out and spreading the word of disenfranchised people all across the planet in Myanmar. And it is just so sad. So if you do have any political connections, no, not messing with anybody. It was on CNN. It's very real, and he's an old good friend of mine, and he's a really, really good dude. And I gotta say, I think he would like this show a lot. He would come on. So I was trying to get him on last week. I was texting with him, and it's pretty late in Myanmar. It's pretty early in Myanmar, so it's like 12:30 around now or something like that. So I texted him, and he was like, "I'm at work, dude. Can't talk right now. Can't Can't do it. But, man, I really hope Danny's okay, and I really hope he comes home soon. And, fuck, it's just so awful. So if you have any political connections, if you're friends with somebody who knows a senator or representative or works for the State Department, or you just know somebody who's active in helping journalists, Danny Fenster needs all of our attention. He's doing important work, and I really, really hope he gets out as soon as possible. And we'd love to have him on the show. So thank you so much. Shout out to Danny Fenster, who's in insane prison. Should we hire some mercs to get him out? You know what? I don't think it's that type of situation right now. And I know it sounds like it's straight out of Rambo, like 5, but it's not. It's real life, and it's Danny Fenster. Free Danny. Let Danny free, because Danny needs to be out of there. Ay, ay, ay. Man. I hope he's okay. All right. No problem. Love the links. That is the link, and that's our friend Danny Fenster. And let's hope that... Wait, what is that CNN link? That CNN link is a link about my friend Danny Fenster, who's in the insane prison outside of Yangon. So let's just spread the word. We just need to keep him this conversation going. Keep him in the conversation, because I think with something like this, you end up, the biggest enemy outside of his enemy is the enemy of new news. Because there's always something going on. Something new, something bigger, and people can get buried in that stuff. I wasn't joking. I was not joking. That is my friend Danny Fenster, and he needs our help. And when he is out, we're going to get him on. So thank you so much, everybody. Really appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Thanks so much for hanging out. And, maybe next week I might have a kid. Holy smokes. All right, be well. Stay safe. Have fun. Talk to you later.